All right, coaches, trainers, parents, Coach Julie here back with the CEO of the IYCA, Coach Jim. Welcome to the room again.
Thanks for having me back.
Yes, I'm so excited to dig into a question that we've been getting quite often from aspiring business owners, right? So if you are out there and you, whether you want to do, some youth fitness training or sports performance on the side, or you really want to make a full-fledged business of it, the question comes, how the heck do I get that first client? Like, where do I go? How do I intersect them and bring them on board so you can really get this thing going? So, Jim, I know you've brought on a lot of clients. You've worked with a lot of youth in your days. So, how would you advise to get that first client to really kick off that business opportunity?
Well, so if I had to start all over again, which I basically did just a few years back, and I recommend this to anybody, you almost have to think of yourself as a business, and part of your business plan is going to be making a list of all the people that you know and resources that you have in front of you, and literally start going through your contact lists, make yourself a list, and who do you know that maybe has a kid or plays, works at a school or coaches or is part of an organization or has been or has neighbors, just anybody that knows any kids that are doing something that you could help with. Now, don't take on somebody that you can't help. So if you've never maybe helped someone rehab an ACL reconstruction, don't start there, because you're going to end up looking bad because you're not ready for something like that maybe. But if that's your area of expertise is ACL rehab, then what doctors do you know that do ACLs? What physical therapists do you know that do rehab? So figure out what you're good at and then go through your contact lists, and don't worry about it being people that you know. That's where you start. Start with the people that you know, and your first couple people, you may not get paid, or you may not get paid a lot if you're just getting started, because you need some proof of concept. So try to ignore, don't worry too much about how much money you're going to make on the first couple people. You need to start getting results and to start having a body of work that you can talk about and that they can talk about to other people. Because as soon as you help one person, let's say you're really good at helping people jump higher, and you get one kid to dunk a basketball. Well, that kid is going to dunk on the court, and everybody's going to say, "Whoa, how'd you do that?" "Oh, I work out with so-and-so." That's how you're going to get started. So get some results from the people that you know and just put it out there. You've got, at some point, you're going to have to put it out there that this is what you do and this is what you want to do. And you might have to give it away at first, but then talk about it once you get that person. So keep it simple and mind the people that you know.
So good, Jim, because now, right, we're not thinking, oh, I need to go and get all these new people. What I really need to do is just reach out to my current network. And, we all know, when people invest, they're invested, but the reality is there's a lot of different ways to invest. So what I hear you saying is maybe there's an exchange of proof of concept, right? Initially, that you're giving your time and energy, and that first client gives you some testimonials, some reviews, some social proof, and there's an exchange there that happens. So I loved that. And also play to your strengths is what I heard.
Yeah.
Right? Play to your strengths. What do we coach our athletes on, right? We play to our strengths, we train our weaknesses, and therefore we become a more well-rounded athlete or fitness business owner. So love that. If you're tuning in and this is resonating and landing with you and you want to impact more lives, right? Maybe you're just getting started. Maybe, you're running into some roadblocks along the way of like, what do I do next? Or how do I do this? I want you to just reach out, private message us, impact more. You can comment below the words impact more, and that'll give us some insight on what post you saw, where you're at, and expect us to reach out. And we want to hear from you. So if this landed with you, especially if you're up and coming in this industry, definitely comment below, impact more, and we'll be talking to you soon. Jim, thanks again for all your insight and knowledge. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Julie.
You're welcome.